All right, we finally got people in here. Good evening, y'all. I got some breaking news for y'all. Oh, it's late, so I'm not going to wait for a whole lot of people. What's up, D. Watts? I see you. How you doing? All right. I need a cigarette for this one. And if y'all smoke, y'all might want to get one too. Y'all give me a minute. Got to find my lighter. All right. So, an interesting thing happened to me today. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I'm back on Facebook. You can find me on there on the group, Biloxi Boy Cookin and Fishin and Salem Biloxi Belle is the name of the group. And I'm back on there. My personal page is now Anthony Biloxi. All right, so this is what's going on, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. We might actually find out some things, or I might actually find out some things. I don't know how much of it I'm going to be allowed to share, but Tyler Cox called me earlier this afternoon. Y'all heard me right, Tyler Cox. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, me and the Taylor and Cox law firm, have a bit of a history. My history is not with Tyler Cox. My history is actually with Calvin Taylor, which is Tyler Cox's law partner. Calvin Taylor has had to step back away from his law firm because he is now a Jackson County Circuit Court judge, and I believe a damn good man. I will go ahead and tell y'all, I will swear by Calvin Taylor. I've dealt with him because as a former bail bondsman, I've had some of his clients on bond, and I've also had some of his defendants on bond since he's been on the bench. And he's been on the bench since 2021. I will 100% guarantee Calvin Taylor. That being said, 2021 or 23, I forget which year he got elected. Anyway, so I will guarantee Calvin Taylor. Tyler Cox, I've met him in passing, I think, and that's really about it. We've never really had a conversation until today. And we had a very civil 45-minute long conversation. Now, we are going to meet up. I'm not going to say when, because I'm just not. I'm not going to say when we're going to meet up and have this conversation. But we are going to meet up in person, and he is going to try to persuade me that his clients, which are Warren, Morgan, and that other kid, the three that went on with Brandon Tatum with the Trump lawyer. Now, I'm not a fan of the Trump lawyer. Y'all know this. If I never meet him, I'll be happy. If he's there, I'll take it in stride. It doesn't matter to me. But they want to show me evidence that is supposedly going to exonerate his clients. And I am allowed to ask questions. And here's the best part. This is what affects y'all. Y'all, likewise, are allowed to ask questions. So if y'all have any questions that y'all want me to ask Tyler Cox, I'm careful. If y'all have any questions that y'all want me to ask Tyler Cox, I'm not going to guarantee he's going to be able to answer them. Some of the questions may be attorney-client privilege. He may not be able to answer all of my questions, and I have a lot. But if y'all would like to submit questions for me to ask him, he has allowed me to put this out with the understanding that these questions will be answered as long as they do not violate his oath to his clients, and I believe that is reasonable. I 100% believe that is reasonable. Y'all know me, I'm a stickler for following the law. I may be an asshole, but I'm not a criminal, and I would never entice or ask anybody to violate the law. So, if y'all have any questions, send me a message to my personal Facebook or text me. I want to have all these questions compiled. I'm going to give y'all the next 2 weeks to compile these questions so that I can get them all typed up, nice and neat, printed out. And that portion of our meeting will probably be recorded. That way you can hear it from the horse's mouth. Now, this does not mean that this does not mean that at the moment I believe his clients are any less guilty. I will go on record right now and still say that I do believe his clients are guilty. 100%. He's convinced they're not. I am convinced that they are. So, this is going to be give and take. And if he is welcoming me into his office, opening up his office so that we can have a conversation, I'm cool with it. And I would hope that y'all are too. It's not going to be a live recording. I'm going to record it using one of the cameras that I have, or my cell phone, one of the two, or my AI glasses, however it works out. But this gives y'all the opportunity to ask the questions, and I know many of y'all have a lot of questions. But if he's willing to sit down, I'm willing to sit down. I think we can sit down like gentlemen. We had a conversation today like gentlemen. I think we can conduct ourselves like gentlemen. So that's what's going on. That's the breaking news. That's what happened to me today. I do find it interesting that I got this phone call after I left old Eddie What's-His-Nuts a voicemail, but hey, that's fine. It doesn't matter because I was going to show up to his office anyway and drop off the manila envelope. Now, I will tell y'all this. He has said that he does not want to sue me. He says he believes that we can come to an amicable solution. Me personally, I'm cool either way. I love going to court. I've made that clear. So whether I'm getting sued or not makes not a hill of beans to me. Tell you the truth, I was almost looking forward to the challenge. Really was. But again, y'all can message me on Facebook, Anthony Biloxi, or you can text me at 228-337-2099. Don't call me and tell me your questions, because I'm going to be honest with you, most of the time I'm driving and I cannot write and drive. But if you text me, I don't delete my text messages. They will be there, I promise. And I promise you that I will go back through my text messages up till today, looking for your message so that I could write your question down. And again, it's up to Tyler Cox whether he feels that he can or cannot answer the question. I'm not going to guarantee that he's going to. Again, he cannot violate attorney-client privilege, but I'm going to ask nonetheless. Any y'all have any thoughts on that? Y'all are lively tonight. Okay. Well, another thing that's going to happen is I am on my way home. Just for a day. While I'm home, if the boatyard has not started working on my boat, I'm going to pull it out of the boatyard, take it to the house, and I'm going to go ahead and clean up, do a little bit of fiberglass work, and I'm going to shoot it. I'll make sure to take some video for y'all so y'all can see me shooting the boat, spraying it, making it look nice, making it look pretty. Don't know if I'm going to shoot the inside or not, but I will shoot the outside at least. That way I can kind of firm up the new fiberglass and make it look real nice. So y'all will get some videos of that. I'm also going to drop a couple $100 on them, a little extra over what I owe them, to see if they could get to my boat a little quicker, because I really would love to go fishing for my birthday. All right, if y'all ain't got no questions or comments, I'm going to shut it down and I'm going to go watch a movie. But I appreciate y'all joining. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a little bit. My birthday is September 4th. And I absolutely plan to be on the water without my phone and without any aggravations on my birthday. I'm actually going to enjoy my 42nd birthday. I haven't enjoyed a birthday in years. I don't think I've really actually enjoyed one since I was a kid, if you want me to be honest. But this year, sorry about that, y'all. I apologize. Technology's a bitch here in the truck. Anyway, good night, D. Watts and Lisa Robinson. I'm going to share this again, let everybody know that it's back up. All right. Again, I apologize, y'all. Like I said, just technology. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it pisses me off. But for y'all that were asking, if y'all didn't hear me, I said September 4th was my birthday, and I plan on enjoying it thoroughly. But apparently there is an eyewitness, and this is allegedly, to a altercation that Nolan Wells was in when he was on the boat. I don't know if y'all have seen that or not. I was just listening to Nancy Grace and she brought it up. I'm not going to swear by it because I don't know who this person is, and I haven't heard it from any other source except her and Secret Service Sam. And he's not even going to swear by it, and neither is she. But if that was the case, then that does change the entire game. This is one of the questions I do plan on asking when I go meet up with Tyler Cox. I also plan on asking him about the audio and why they're not taking that seriously as a serious investigative piece of evidence. And in my opinion, the strongest piece of evidence to their guilt. I know what Brandon Tatum said about it, but it is what it is. But anyway, y'all have a good night. I see about 4 of y'all watching, so I'm going to assume that y'all don't have any questions because I don't see nobody typing nothing. Y'all just let me know one way or the other as far as if y'all got any questions or anything that I can help out with. Any information y'all need that y'all feel that might help y'all understand one way or the other things that are on your mind, little gnats gnawing in your ear, whatever you need, just let me know, and I will pass the questions along to Tyler Cox. Again, we had a very civil conversation, and I want to stress that. And we spoke man to man about a lot of things. So I think we can do it, and I think we might answer some questions. Again, regardless of how nice he was on the phone today, at the moment, I'm sticking with my guns. I still think his clients are guilty. And if he's going to convince me otherwise, he better have something strong. And that's where I stand on it. Because it's going to take some really strong, concrete evidence to move me off my position that these boys are guilty of murder. And that is where I stand right now. And I'm sure y'all do too. But I would not be fair in what I'm trying to do here, which is put out the truth, if I did anything other than go meet the man in person and hear the man out and hear what the man had to say. Just like I don't put a lot of stock in Ben Crump, I don't put a lot of stock in anybody. I don't put a lot of stock in anything other than the truth. Doesn't matter who you are. That's just my opinion. That's the way it ought to be. I have to be fair. You have to be fair. Well, you don't have to be fair, but I do, ethically and morally. But anyway, y'all have a good night. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. Be home tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, or I'm sorry, not tomorrow, Saturday morning, excuse me, there is an event that I want to tell y'all about. It's in, I believe it's in front of the Jackson County Courthouse. There is a protest event. If you are in Pascagoula and would like to join, keep it peaceful, please. But we are still seeking justice for Nolan Wells, and we want to keep the pressure on the Jackson County DA to do her damn job. Again, I think the woman is incapable of doing her job, but unfortunately, it's her show. As much as we don't like it, I certainly don't. I wish they would bring in another DA to oversee this case. But unfortunately, nobody wants to do that. But if you're going to go, I think it's from 10 to 2, I believe, is what I was told. And y'all come on out. I'm hoping I'm able to make it. Love y'all. Thanks for joining me. Biloxi Boy out.